연도하자. 깔끔하게.
R1으로 표적을 직접 지정할 수 있다고? 오케이. 아, 지금부터 왜 이래? 싸우고 난리야. 피어스한테 가자.
You're not saying, miss. You're shouting.
Oh, I'm sorry, Captain. Did they do things differently in the Navy?
Yeah.
왜 그래?
Say whatever you damn well please, but I tell you, if I don't get out of here soon, I'm gonna kill somebody.
And if you don't stop hissing at me, I'm gonna kill you.
You come near me, sailor, and I'll.
여기 좀 위험하지 않냐?
You put that knife down, or you're gonna be missing a hand. What is wrong with you two?
I ain't chopping vegetables for a living.
Oh, I'm sorry.
여자도 할 수 있다고?
Was there insufficient feathers in your pillow?
I ain't lazy, Mr. Morgan. I'll work, but not this.
Well, ain't cooking work?
My husband and we shared the work. All of it. I was out in the fields. I can hunt, carry a knife, or use a gun. But I tell you, you keep me here, I'll skin this fat old coot and serve him for dinner.
Watch your damn mouth, you crazy goddamn fishwife! Enough, both of you! Well, come with me then. You want to head out there, run with the men? So be it. But we do more than just hunting. We're hunted. And them things hunting us, well, they got guns of their own.
I ain't afraid of dying.
Good. You need anything, Mr. Pearson? Maybe me and Mrs. Ad are gonna take a little ride. Yeah, sure. Here's my list, and can you post this letter for me while you're there? Sure. Come on, Princess. Are you coming with me then, woman?
So I've graduated from chopping vegetables to shopping.
Shut your goddamn mouth.
장 보러 가야 돼?
You cool down then yet?
I guess. I ain't no scullion.
다원은 자동으로 가겠지?
Taking orders from that sweating half-wit.
I guess we all gotta do our share, Princess.
Where's that letter?
Are you reading?
찍어놔야겠다.
Is mail now?
Oh, robbing and killing's okay, but letter reading's where we draw the line.
찍어놔야지만 자동으로 하는 거야.
Dear Aunt Kathy,
You are something else.
I haven't heard from you in some time, so I pray to
따라하는
the
겨?
Lord above that your
안 가는 겨?
health has not deteriorated further. Blah blah blah. It's boring. Ooh. Wait a sec. Listen to this. Since we last corresponded, I have traveled widely, making no small name for myself. Before you ask, I am still yet to take a wife, but I can assure you it's not for a lack of suitors. You ever actually even talk to a woman he ain't paid for?
Oh, look. We're all hiding behind something.
And what's this? Return to Tacitus Kilgore.
Oh, that. Now, that's Dutch's idea. All mail to be sent to the same alias. Whenever we set up somewhere new, Strauss, he heads into town. Tells them to start expecting mail from a Tacitus Kilgore, whatever they changed it to. Here, give me that back. We got work to do.
다 와가는 것 같은데? 야, 패치 때문에 지금 느린 거 아니야? 나온 것 같은데?
Okay, here we are.
So, what's the plan? I shoot the shopkeeper while you...
No, you insane?
I thought we was outlaws.
Outlaws, not idiots. We rob fools that rob other people. These people, they're just trying to get by. So you head on in there and you buy some food to eat. And no guns.
You sure?
This time, there'll be time for killing soon enough.
What are you doing?
I'm gonna go check the mail. Nothing exciting.
이 여자 약간 좀 제정신이 아닌 것 같은데? 이제 사람이 저쪽에 있었던 것 같은데. 아, 저쪽에 있구나. 있다.
Can I help you, mister?
우편
Yes,
보내기.
I would like to post a letter.
All right.
오케이, 보내기.
Okay, no trouble.
Thank you.
Bye now.
Good morning to you.
More strength than you. Hell, my sister's newborn had more strength than you, and he came out bright blue.
I'm trying.
Try harder.
Died of typhoid.
맞아, 탔어. 그냥 가야겠다.
Ow.
이어폰에 뭐 하는 거야?
I think this is everything.
Thanks. Here. Take that for yourself, okay?
Thanks.
Well, give it back then. Jesus. I didn't ask for his goddamn help.
Why don't you drive?
Okay.
Come on, lady, get a move on.
I like Sadie, not lady.
I know. So, you get everything?
I think so.
And some new clothes, I see?
Don't start. I can wear what I damn well want. Like I told you, my husband and I shared all the work. I wasn't some little wife with a flower in her hair baking cherry pies all day.
Yeah, I don't doubt that. You sure look the part now. Won't be long before you're smoking cigars and playing the harmonica.
I'll have you know, I used to love playing the harmonica before. Well, my house and everything I own got burned to the ground.
I know. I'm real sorry about what you know. Maybe I'll keep my eye out for another one.
I don't want no pity. Just treat me equal and know nobody's taking nothing from me ever again.
Mm-hmm. Just don't kill the camp
나
cook,
뒤에 누가 따라오는데?
please.
Hey there!
Hey,
What you folks up to?
just heading home.
You're in Lemoyne Raider country.
Keep it cool.
You need to pay a toll to pass through here.
No, I don't think so.
You don't think so? How about you
속였는데,
pull
바로?
over right now?
Pull over.
That's what I said.
Hey, how's about this? Go, go, go!
Shit! Let's get the hell out of here. Go! What the hell?
깔아뭉개는데?
Wanted to see some action, lady. Now you got.
Behind me, in the rocks!
어!
You okay there, Sadie?
Told you I could shoot a gun, didn't I?
I don't remember asking you to prove. Shit!
Only one's paying a goddamn toll is you sons of bitches!
Lady, you are enjoying this far too much.
There, see? Not many still standing now.
If she's alive again, she's mine. Gonna string you up and watch you dance.
여봐! 답답하구만.
Yeah, you run, you goddamn coward! I think we're good here, Arthur. Nice shooting. All right, I'll drive us back.
야, 좀 털고 가자.
Probably shouldn't linger here too long. Arthur!
Might as well see what they got on them. It ain't pretty, but it's what we do.
오예, 강중유. 가야겠다.
No, pass those reins here.
Why?
Because you've caused enough trouble already.
I'm fine. Hey, you want me to drive? We showed those bastards, huh?
자동으로 가야 되니까.
Get on your bad side.
And they was clearly planning to bushwhack us.
You did good. But that's a lot of mess to make near
저는
camp.
맞으시고.
Hope it don't bring anyone sniffing around.
Are you gonna tell Dutch?
Maybe, if he asks. But maybe not.
So who did they say they were? Lemoyne Raiders?
Yeah, something like that. Who knows? Anyway,
좀 빨리 갔으면
don't you
좋겠어.
tell Reverend Pearson about that letter.
How dare you? I wouldn't dream of it.
Right, you wouldn't.
I have traveled widely, making no small name for myself.
Can we pick up the pace here?
자동으로 안 가지지?
I won't be giving you no mail to post anytime soon, that's for sure.
I just want to peek in that journal of yours. The mind boggles.
다 왔네?
Not a chance.
You didn't get yourself killed then, Miss Adler.
Not quite.
Well, I'd like to say I missed your refined conversations, but I'd be lying.
I enjoyed myself out there.
Yes, Mrs. Adler did okay.
At shopping?
Yes, that's shopping.
Thank you, Mr. Morgan.
Don't mention it. I would ride with you again, Mrs. Adler, if you will ride with me.
Maybe. If you prove you can handle yourself.
Well, they say I lack finesse, but I ain't afraid of gun smoke.
We got this, Arthur. You've already done me a big favor today.
돈 줘!
Okay, Miss High and Mighty. And nice pants, by the way.
Oh, shut up.
Mr. Morgan.
예? 계속 저 강가 보고 있는데?
Arthur,
와. 새로 남쪽.
How you doing, old friend? Fine. It's funny, us ending up down here. My daddy died in the field in Pennsylvania, fighting this lot. I ever tell you that? Many times. I see I'm boring you, Arthur. Worrying me. We lost men back there. We have lofty goals, Arthur. We're trying to reform society to a kinder, truer, better way. Now, of course, there's gonna be casualties. We're thieves in a world that don't want us no more. We are dreamers in an ever duller world of facts. Now, I'll give you that, but come on. We got the day. It's nice out.
아주 야망이 큰 아저씨야.
There's a creek around here. I reckon it's full of fish.
이 시대에도 저렇게 노래가 나오는구나.
Hey, old girl, come on down here. Why don't you show us this creek you've been pissing in? Hey, you don't look too rosy, old friend. I thought this warmer weather would...
My days are looking good along over Dutch.
쟤도 100마였네. 너도 100만데.
Always green crushing and...
자, 한번 쓰다듬어 주고.
Come on, Hosea. Let's go fishing.
All right, gentlemen. Let me show you how.
빛을 한번 해주고. 자, 이동해 봅시다.
Why don't we just fish here? There's a whole lake of them. Because I need to get out for a bit. Me and the old guard. Before any of them back there, oh, there was us.
The curious couple and their unruly son.
It feels good here. You did well finding that spot, Arthur. More Charles than me. It's like I can breathe again.
자동으로 안
Thick and
따라가네.
soupy as this air is. Might even do your whistling pipes some good, Hosea.
I was once in this country with Bessie. Ah, feels like a lifetime ago.
It was a lifetime ago. But what a life we have lived. How well we have fought. Especially both of you. I hope so. But now, when things are desperate, we have to stick with the plan. Make enough money, then find somewhere where nobody will find us. Where we don't have to hide.
Like where?
I got some ideas hatching, but I need you with me, not against me. Both of you. Of course. Still, we do need money. So keep a low profile, especially in the local town. After Valentine, I want everyone on best behavior here. No trouble. But start turning over the soil and the rocks. See what turns up.
Dutch, we've got to be discreet.
Imagine what a slew of rich simpletons there must be down here. Oh, this is perfect for you, Hosea. You'll be able to play them like a fiddle.
Nothing would give me greater pleasure, but
No buts. Not today. We fish and we enjoy the day. Looks
놀러-
like law up
놀러 가는
ahead.
건가?
Play it cool. Whoa.
hello, gentlemen.
Well, look what the cat drug in. Well, well, look who it is.
In a spot of bother.
Quiet back there. Let's see if we can't sort this out.
갇혀 있는 애들이랑 아는 사이인가 본데.
How are you, boys?
Fine.
This is quite some country you have here.
We like it well enough.
Hoagie McIntosh, at your service.
Lee Gray. This is my deputy Archibald McGregor.
It's good to meet you.
You a Scot?
Partly. The best part.
Of course.
Now, tell me, sir, What did the silly fancy fop back there do? Nothing too terrible, I trust.
He was accused of running a gold mining investment scam.
Oh, no. I'm sure he wasn't. He is a magician. I know him. He's a fool, but he is not a bad fellow. Now, can we just...
I wouldn't do that if I were you.
Shit! The Anderson boys! I can't have more scandal!
총을 쏴버려.
Well, allow us to help, my friend. Arthur.
Chase wanted man.
And take Archibald with you.
Just what I signed up for. Come on, big guy.
Perhaps we can discuss the foolish magician.
뭐지 갑자기 기차를 따라가?
After that train. And do not shoot them, you hear me? Come on, hurry.
All right.
Come on, we're losing them.
Will you relax? We're not.
야, 내가 이거 전설의 100마를 얻었다고.
Come on. What's your name, sir?
Arthur Callahan.
Faster, Mr. Callahan, please. My neck is on the line here.
I get it.
내가 또 이거 또 진짜 눈 내리는 저기 산에서 내가 잘 구해왔지. 내가 고생해가지고
Anderson boys? Robbery, murder, kidnapping.
한 시간 가까이 걸렸나? 30.
Looks like the son of a bitch
너무
gonna
찬다고?
make. You sure I can't just shoot him?
No. Did I not say that?
야, 일단
Said plenty.
So long, deputies.
뭐하는 저거?
Ooh, that must have hurt. Leave them. Stay with that train. The train is slowing down to go through the station. Now's our chance. Get to the side of the train. Yeah. See the
What's
flat
that?
carriage? Head for that. Get us as close as you can. You think you can jump on there?
Me? Why me?
Because you ride like my grandmother.
점!
You are something else. You cop bastard. I didn't do nothing.
이거 와가지고 또 만든 거야? 떨쳐내기. 자식아! 까불지 마, 이 자식아. 총 안 쏘기로 해가지고.
Hold it right there.
점프.
Come on, shitbag. Come on. You stop them, I'll stop the train.
야, 덤벼, 이 자식아. 때리게. 아이.
Damn bastard.
Get the hell away from me.
막았다, 이 자식아. 자식아. 들어가라.
Rolling, making it worse.
비켜봐.
I'm coming for you next.
I'm gonna ride ahead and stop the train.
야, 덤벼.
Just stay low, man.
야, 설마 칼 들고 있어?
Do we need to bother? Let me go. Can't do that.
아, 이거 어떡하지? 칼을 어떻게 막는다?
Come on.
Try at least.
You sure?
야, 어디서 이 칼을 들고 있어, 이 자식아. 이거 위험한 거리.
Need some gin? Come on.
막았다, 이 자식아.
Do not kill him.
아, 이 자식이. 좀 아픈데?
That's all you fools.
Yourself, he's as dirty as they come.
오, 이게 안 들을 수 있나? 막았는데?
Hello? Is everything all right in there?
Well, I don't think he's dead. I think I won the fight. Just about.
칼도 맞고. 들어.
Bring him out here.
Deputy,
Sounded like quite a commotion. Is that him?
I sincerely hope so.
Old Anders Anderson.
So what now?
Take him in, come on. A fine job, well done. And a pat on the back for me for stopping the train. Load Anders onto the back of your horse there, and we'll take him to Sheriff Gray. Put him on your horse and let's go.
내 거에 태우라고? 지 거에 태우지.
There you go. You are a natural. All right, let's take him in. Follow me.
What about the others?
Oh, we'll round them up. Anders back there is the brains of the operation, and that's really saying something.
You're the boss.
That was mighty impressive, sir. I have to admit. I'd hazard a guess you've served the law yourself at some point.
Well, I wouldn't exactly say that.
Are you familiar with the area here?
No, not really.
너무 멀리 온 거
On the
아니야?
right here, these tobacco fields. This is part of Caliga Hall, big estate belonging to the Gray family.
담배 마시요?
Looks bone dry.
Yes, we are
담배
in
좋아하시는
dire
분들은
need
여기가
of some rain round
오시겠다.
here, let me tell you. The Grays have lived in Caliga Hall for generations. Fine people. My family's been working for them for years. Sheriff Gray's the one I know best, of course, but they own half the businesses in town.
Which town?
Rhodes, sir. You don't know it? Where we're headed right now. Ain't what it was before the war, but it has its charms. I'm sure you already know of the Braithwaites.
Like I said, just got down here.
Another big family in these parts. They have an estate west of here. Awful people, truly awful. They've been fighting with the Grays for as long as I can remember.
Sounds like quite the place you got here.
말이 많네 애들이.
We're gonna bear left here.
당분간 무기 사용 금지인가?
Here we are. Welcome to Rhodes. Up there on your left is the Rhodes Parlor House. Very reputable saloon owned by the Gray family. We also have a general store, gunsmith, post office, train station, of course. Oh, good, they're back. And that's your friend, right?
Yep.
Okay, we're gonna stop just ahead on the right, outside the sheriff's office. Can you grab Anders off your horse and carry him in for me?
I can scarcely believe it.
Okay, this way.
yes. 이거 완전 뭐
Mr. Gray! We got him. Very good.
I told you Arthur would deliver. Man has a passion for justice.
That's wonderful.
So, about my friend here?
Your idiot friend is free to go. But no more trouble from you, partner.
I promise you, this was all just
주인공 웬만하면 뭐 다 처리하는 거구만. 처리사야 처리사.
bottom of my heart.
Now, I'll pretend to appreciate that.
해결사.
McIntosh, it has been a
처리사가
real
아니고.
pleasure. The mostly good citizens of Rhodes, we welcome you.
Well, we're just honored to be here.
And make your friend behave. We got enough trouble from some of the residents, old-timers who've gone, sadly, to seed and lost their dignity.
How terrible. Come along now. I will keep this fellow on the straight and narrow.
Come back and see us sometime soon. Excuse me, gentlemen. Bo, these better be ugly rumors. Is it true you were seen talking to that wretched Penelope Braithwaite?
I can't thank you enough.
Where have you been?
Around.
And where are you staying?
I'm renting a caravan on the edge of town behind the church. It's horrible, but no one comes looking. The whole town is trapped in this interminable feud between the two families. His lot, Grays, and Braithwaite's.
Interesting.
Two old plantation houses, falling out of rebel gold, marrying cousins or not marrying.
Arthur, Jose, you start poking around. See what you can find out about that.
I have missed you, boys. I've heard about bounty.
There's been a price on my head for 13 years. It'll take a month to find us down here, and it seems like we can have a little sport.
Well, they're good bounties.
Where you hear this?
Some fellas I met at a camp near the state line said there was talk of it in bars in the north and west for 500 miles. There was talk of super agents or some such.
Super agents. I'd love to meet one. It's just talk.
I'm sure it is, but I couldn't not tell you.
Stay out of trouble.
Thank you, gentlemen.
그리어 잘 가라. 말이 좀 많구만.
Okay, so these two plantation families, Arthur, you start sniffing around the Gray's place, see what the story is there.
Yeah, I passed by it earlier with our friend, Archibald.
Good. Hosea, you see what you can find out about these Braithwaites.
All right. Thank you, Arthur.
Quite a fishing trip.
There's still time. I'm up for it.
야 진짜 낚시하러 가냐?
How about you, Arthur? Or have you had enough of the chase for one day? Arthur?
낚시 하 할까?
So you coming or not?
갑시다.
Sure, why not?
Great. Hosea, why
사회생활
don't you
해야지요.
get to that spot you were talking about. I kinda like this place.
Okay. Let's see if we can avoid any more excitement.
나도 불러야 되냐?
My neighbor's dog here bit my hand off the other day. Now they expect me to take care of him while they're gone.
Just grin and bear it. All right, gentlemen. Follow me.
낚시라니. 자리 어디 은행이라도
So how far
털든가.
is this creek?
It's a bit of a ride still, and it's not a creek. It's the same lake we camped on, just a different part. It'll be worth it. I saw some big drum and sturgeon there. Should be rock bass, bluegills, perch, pickerel too. It's a good spot.
We'll see if you're as good at catching fish as you are at catching criminals, Arthur.
Trelawney owes me for that.
Trelawney owes everyone for something, but his information is good.
Plus, we are now ingratiated with the local law. I'd say it was a worthwhile diversion all around.
그게 어디지?
Where is this spot, Hosea? Timbuktu?
Not too much farther. Anyway, you two never told me properly about that business with Cornwall in Valentine. What happened there? Apart from scaring the living daylights out of Mr. Strauss.
That was about the only upside. John and I didn't even have time to get paid for the sheep we rustled.
It is safe to say Mr. Cornwall isn't a man to let bygones be bygones.
Ambushed us in the saloon. He came with a lot of guards and what seemed like just about every lawman in the county.
We've had closer shaves, but not that many.
And if Cornwall found us, the Pinkertons couldn't have been far behind.
They found me when I was fishing with Jack.
아, 이 야간 빠는 것 같더니 이제 슬슬
It was
잠온다.
good
아,
we moved when we did, but that mess is behind us now.
그때 근무하고 있거든요. 그래가지고
Jack told me you
그냥
were a
한판
good
하고
teacher when you took him fishing.
마치고
I
집
said he
가가지고
must have you confused with someone else.
자기 전에 게임 좀 하다 자려고 하는데 재밌네.
Very funny.
This is the spot. Down to the left there.
나왔다. 저번에도 여기서 낚시한 것 같은데.
I saw some boats around last time. Be good to get to deeper water. Yes, over there on the shore. I'm sure nobody would mind if we borrowed one of these. Come on.
낚시하러 왔으면
This looks like a fine vessel.
Okay. Come on, Arthur. Let's get her in the water.
배다가 죽여.
I got a good feeling about fishing here. It's supposed to be some incredible sturgeon.
Okay, here we go. Let me row. You boys are too old for real labor no more.
You're too dumb for anything else.
아니 별로 다 나이 비슷해 보이는데 저 할아버지 말고는.
Enjoy picking on children. Now take us to the deeper water and pray for good luck and stupid fish.
But what about stupid luck and good fish?
어떻게
That'll do too. Head towards the middle of the lake.
엑소 가자.
I think here's good.
All right. Good luck, gentlemen. You won't catch much without a rod.
Should really come here at dawn or dusk. That's when you catch the best fish.
준비했다는.
We should use a lake lure. That'll give us a much better chance of hooking something big like a sturgeon.
What's wrong with a good old worm?
Oh, worms are... good for tiddlers like bluegill and rock bass, but you'd have to be real lucky to catch a sturgeon with one.
반대쪽으로
Where
싸면
it
돼.
is, then. You heard the expert, Arthur.
같은 방향으로 해야 돼?
Keep the lure moving slowly on the water so it looks like a little fish just asking to be eaten.
Okay, that was a bite. There, hooked him.
Are you trying to make your lure look like a dead fish? They won't be interested if it ain't moving.
뭔 것 같은데?
Arthur, you have to catch one at least.
I got a bite. Ha! Got ya! Ah, I should have had that one.
Arthur's got a bite. Just gotta reel him in now, Arthur.
잡혔어.
Something's nibbling. There we go. Damn it, I lost him.
잘 잡아봐라, 나처럼. 자식이 깜짝이 봐라 그래요.
They're nibbling. Got him.
Hey, look at this beauty.
야, 얘 뭘까?
There you go.
Well done, Arthur.
They can grow a lot bigger than that.
king.
Told me he once saw a monster lake sturgeon near the mouth of the river, just southwest of Saint Denis. 50-pounder, he reckoned.
I would like to see that.
Got one. Shit, got away.
Hey, Jose, you remember that time we sent Arthur out fishing? He came back with 3 beautiful bass.
Not this again.
I don't think I do.
Oh, yeah, you do. He was maybe 20, 21, walked in all full of himself. We had a big feast, toasted him all night.
오, 잡혔다.
This was 15 years ago.
Oh, I remember now.
Then, the next week, Arthur and I are at the market, and Fishmonger calls out, "So how did you enjoy those bass?"
Look, you can fish, or you can go drinking all day, rob someone, and buy some fish.
오자.
I used to go fishing with this feller back in the day. Wesley, his name was. Real miserable bastard, but he loved to fish. We'd go out all the time. But one day we were river fishing when we see a funeral procession going over the bridge, and out of the blue, Wesley stands up, takes off his hat, bows his head. Then he sits down, picks his rod back up, and carries on. Doesn't say a word. So I'm a little surprised and say, Wesley, that was nice of you. And he replies, well, felt I had to. After all, I was married to her for 30 years.
Oh, there he is.
Oh, dear God. I might swim to shore.
어, 어이,
Nice, you hooked him.
터치가 이 자식아.
Remember those big salmon I caught in Montana last year? We had a banquet planned that night until Copper went and scoffed a lot.
You never had control of that dog.
와, 저 월 앞에 엄청 큰 물고기인데?
Never lost the puppy in him, right to the end.
You know, I remember us saying how Blackwater was the furthest east we'd ever been.
우리 날 약올릴 거야 뭐야?
Like the more we try to head west, the further east we end up.
We had all those safe spots picked out to lie low in New Austin after the ferry job.
I liked it there. Still open and wide,
야, 이번에
the way
송하다.
it should be. Somehow the desert makes you feel closer to the sky.
No point us trying to get back that way anytime soon. Pinkertons have patrols out all over tall trees and Great Plains. We saw when we went back for Sean.
그렇지,
look at
눈물을
us
잡아야
now,
되고요.
It could be worse. Plans change. That's just how life goes. Did I ever tell you my mother's buried in Blackwater?
Really? She is?
Apparently so. I only found out from an uncle of mine
언제
years
나가?
later. Last I knew, she was still outside Philadelphia. I left home at 15 and didn't see her again. She and I didn't always see eye to eye. I wasn't always a very obedient child.
I can only imagine.
Still, I loved her in my own way, and she me in hers. Somehow, even from the grave, she managed to have the last laugh.
Got a nibble there, Arthur?
어이,
You hooked him?
나만 물고기 잡고 이제 양옆에는 못 잡는 것 같은데.
That feels like a bite.
너무 멀리 던졌나 봐. 내가 쭉 끊어주겠어. 안 잡히려고 엄청 밟고 그러지. 또 얘 이제
Well done. Now grill up nice.
한 번 더 던져볼까?
You got a bite there, Arthur.
Now reel him in, Arthur.
야, 나 잡는 동안 너희들 뭐했냐? 빨리 와. 나한테 잡혀라. 아, 좀 잠아가지고 자야겠는데.
Not bad, Arthur.
챙겨.
Worth keeping that one.
도대체 몇 마리를 잡으라는 거야? 안 걸리냐?
You got something biting, Arthur.
이제 내 폰으로 와 그냥. 필요 없다. 건강하게 나오다. 반복이야 반복이야. 누가 있는 생각인데. 야 이제 좀 나와. 이제 잠을 죽겠다. 문제기 놈이 세. 이리 와. 이리 와. 훔쳐오려고. 에코문 오염. 오 이상한. 또 성우 같은데?
You're getting the hang of this. Yeah, that's a keeper.
아유, 또 잡아서 자야겠다. 아, 저장이 안 돼? 딴 데 가면 안 되냐?
Are you bored already, Arthur?
Hey, I reckon we call it a day, fellas.
Already?
You ain't been chasing down outlaws.
All right. Think we got a decent haul here. Pearson will be happy. Should we head back?
We could keep the boat not too far back to camp from here.
Good idea. Could be useful.
What about the horses?
Well, they'll find their way back.
Just follow the shore south, Arthur.
That was fun.
Aha!
Thank you, boys. Now, Hosea,
Yes.
how about a song?
Okay. All right, I got one for you. I asked that gal to give me something.
I asked that gal to give me some. She says, wait till the taters is done. I couldn't wait till the taters was done.
장면 다.
I couldn't wait till the taters was done. Threw her on the floor and I knocked off some. I wish to God I'd passed her by. I wish to God I'd passed her by. Taters got burned and so did I. that was pretty good. But you know, what song we should be singing?
What?
Well, look at us. 3 mariners.
Ah, of course.
Well, we 3 poor mariners newly come from the seas. We spend our lives in jeopardy while others live at ease. Shall we go dance this round, around, around? Shall we go dance this round, around, around? And he that is a bully boy, come pledge me on this ground, round, round, round. We care not for the martial men that do our states disdain, but we care for the merchant men that do our states maintain. To them we dance this round, around, around. To them we dance this round, around, around. And he that is a bully boy, come pledge me on this ground, 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 ground. Oh, bravo! Bravo! Well, you know, we should not let the folks back at camp think we had too much fun.
Indeed not.
이거 어디까지 가야 되는 거야? 아 맞다.
Idiot!
맞나?
All right. I think well, I mean, we're gonna be okay. I know. I always know. Whenever I got you two by my side, things are gonna be just fine. This place will be good for us. For now, anyway.
I hope so.
Well, I am going to take in the view.
I'll give these fish to Pearson.
깼고. 아, 남아가지고. 저장했던데. (8시 55분) 오케이. 다운 조사 됐네.